Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly,
Erik. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Erik,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
No way I'll remember.
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Hap Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Erik.
Kelly.
and Rick.
And this week we watched Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, directed by J.A. Bayona. Bayona? Yeah, we're going to go with that. Written by Derek Conley and Colin Trevorrow.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, Trevorrow? What the hell kind of a name is that?
It's like tomorrow, but spelt
Yeah.
with a Trev.
You should just say fucking say tomorrow. That guy can deal with it.
Colin
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
You can deal with that tomorrow.
Yeah. Starring Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Rafe Spall. IMDb synopsis. When the island's dormant volcano begins roaring to life, Owen and Claire mount a campaign to rescue the remaining dinosaurs from this extinction-level event. So what do you guys think?
I think they're freaking stupid.
Stupid.
Why would you ever do that?
They didn't watch Jurassic Park 2 also because they...
Money. This is literally the plot of Jurassic Park 2. I gotta say,
It's
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky, as a hunter, you have got to be pissed off. Because this thing, okay, so in the very beginning, when they're going to capture Blue,
Yeah.
and they have a bunch of ex-military guys,
Uh-huh.
and they run in there and exacerbate the situation that the guy clearly has under control,
Uh-huh.
and they just start blasting him. I hate to break it to everybody, but that's not what real military guys do.
No.
They don't do that. They do what they're told to do, and they don't fuck
Yeah.
things up that much.
I mean, honestly,
I mean-
I think anyone with common sense, if you're out there trying to hunt a velociraptor, is gonna know that you gotta take that fucking thing at a distance. Like,
Yeah,
gotta-
you don't run right up to its face.
No, like, you have a rifle and you are sitting way, way in the fuck back in a like highly fucking armored fucking like all-terrain vehicle that's also amphibious. You know what I mean? Like,
And can
just
fall off
have
a cliff.
yeah, and maybe has like like a like extendable like helicopter fucking blade.
And
if you jump off a
Batman's
cliff.
next to you with his
Yeah.
batarang and a bat claw ready to go in case of emergencies.
Pretty
That's
much.
the only way I'm going to
yes.
Dinosaur Island is if Batman comes with
Yes,
me.
and then and only then do you even try to take a shot at that. But you have to understand this: the moment you do shoot that, like five other fucking raptors are gonna come fucking behind you and just eat you. Like, they're just gonna eat you from the ass out.
I
Like,
want
it's
to
just
see
what they're
these
gonna do.
people like what they need to do is they need to go on Kodiak Island and
Oh,
have
God,
a
I
guy
know,
like, hey,
right?
let's trank a bear, and then have the real people who are gonna do this just, oh, I don't know, watch it so they see
Yeah.
how real hunters would do it, and when it turns out that they don't shoot the bear, but like get ready to shoot the bear and run up to 30 feet away, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get him. We gotta kill the sucker right now. We're gonna get him. That's what they fucking think all these
Yeah.
people do.
Apparently,
And
Bill
it's
Cosby
so
was out there.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
sorry. I like to tease Ricky about hunting because I mean I've killed more deer than he has with a pickup. So I mean, let's be real. Deer's stupid, right? But you know, Jurassic Park guys, they're not fucking deer. They're like giant critters. I'd have to get a tank to run them over that much.
Well, no, we all know Erik would just get in his fucking Timco.
I
and
could
that would
kill him
be-
with my. I'm going to tell you right
And
now.
that would be
my
his
Timco
goal.
could devastate all of the animals there.
Dude, I think you'd
All
be
of
eaten
them.
by a fucking Indominus Rex. Like, honestly, dude, like you would stand no chance against Indominus Rex or anything.
Dude,
like that. Like,
no.
dude, like even a T-Rex. I think,
No.
dude, like a pack of
Half of my machine
Velociraptors.
can have the whole machine on top of it and roll down a hill and it doesn't get fucked up.
No,
what the hell
dude.
do you think a dinosaur's gonna do?
No,
Nothing.
Dude, like honestly, dude,
It's
like
gonna.
a fucking
What it's gonna
Velociraptor's
do
gonna
is
get
it's
you.
gonna be all like, rah, and then I'm gonna turn my hot saw on, and then it's gonna get up close, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go, yeah, and then it's gonna have a fucking 2-inch wide, 24-inch cut in it. And some part of it's gonna fall off, and then I'm gonna mangle it. I'm gonna open the door and be all "fuck you," and then shut the door real quick.
And then
so it
one's
doesn't
gonna
get
and
me.
then you just sit there and you're gonna turn. It's gonna be like a Velociraptor right there with his face at you, and you're gonna turn like clever girl as you get eaten.
I'm gonna say the Indoraptor is gonna come at you with its own vehicle, and you guys are gonna have a robot war style battle.
That's the movie I want to see. I want to see the movie with me and a Timco, and I'm fucking kicking the shit out of it. And then here's Blue or the Indoraptor in their own Timco, and I'm having a Timco versus Timco fight with dinosaurs running around.
Sounds good.
That sounds way better than this ridiculousness we just watched. That was like, hey, let's go to the island that's gonna blow up, and that could have been the whole movie. That, in fact, would have been a great movie.
Yeah.
If it would have just been like
honestly, I think you would have
slower
ended it a
paced.
lot better. Like if they just like got to the island
Yeah.
and they're all like, "Holy crap! It's actually going to erupt a lot sooner than we thought it would," and it just blows up and they all die.
But the
How
thing is now
I'm like,
Okay, I
that was
have
a
a
great
question.
movie.
now you have it set up so that the next movie is actual Jurassic World, where there are dinosaurs everywhere, because you're gonna have all these assholes who are breeding them and making their own crazy dinosaurs.
Yeah.
and they're just gonna be running the fucking world.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. You know what we're setting up for? Dino Riders.
I hope so.
That'd be nice.
Dino motherfucking Riders.
I want to see like.
You
it's
guys
go-
remember
like,
that? There was the guy who rode on the T-Rex, and he was like, I think the voice of Cobra. She was
Yeah.
like, "We'll get him next time, fellas."
I just want it to go like 10 years in the future. You've got fucking Chris Pratt riding a motorcycle alongside like a pack of raptors, because somehow there's more raptors. And he's just
Yeah.
like, he's stopping crime and stuff like that. He's like a fucking wasteland
Raptor man.
sheriff. Yeah, he's a wasteland sheriff, marshal guy, and he's just like riding around, fucking taking criminals out with his raptor army. It's gonna be great.
Raptor Army, and that's what it does every time that it shows them.
I like it.
And it does like an 80s like
Montage.
Raptor Army
Oh, yeah.
font
Oh,
showing
yeah.
down in the screen. Raptor Army.
Bryce Dallas
We're gonna
Howard's
get
gonna be
him,
riding in
fellas.
on the T-Rex.
And then they just have a bunch of dumb hunters running around like, "Come on, Skeeter, let's shoot that duck 85 times so we can get it."
Damn it.
I mean, like,
I swear to God, that's
okay.
what they think all these hunters
No,
are like.
I'm not gonna say that there aren't people out there that don't do that.
They're like,
you know?
dude, that's like 1 out of 10,000. And they
But-
certainly don't work out. They don't have nice like guns and gear and all that other stuff.
Well, dude, the
they
gear
don't-
doesn't really.
All that stuff is like the trophy
Account
hunter
the
guy
shit.
is totally made up. The guy would be totally professional.
No.
If you just go leaving people to die in the woods, you don't make it very far in security. That's like what, rule number 1?
Was he security though? I think he was a mercenary.
They always bring a
That's what
mercenary out.
security is, Steve. You're a mercenary.
No,
in
not
charge of
necessarily. You're just a
security.
dude who is paid to go do something. That does not mean you're mercenary, or that does not mean you're
If-
security.
Okay, if
He
you're
was
if
there to
there's
go
a group
hunt
of
those
people
animals.
with no guns, and you're a group of people with guns, what
that doesn't
do you think
that
would
doesn't
be?
automatically make you security. That
It
could
does.
make
That's
you,
100%
it doesn't.
security.
Okay,
There's
Unless
no-
they,
okay, so
unless
you're
they
telling me-
hired him.
Shush. Hold on. You're telling me that warlords in the middle of Africa with machine guns are security compared to the people that are getting shot at?
Yeah,
That's
they're running
not
a security racket,
No, they
Steve.
aren't. They're
Yes, they are.
killing
That's
people.
called a protection racket. Don't you know how the mob works?
They are 100% not
the
running a
mob.
protection racket there, all right?
Yes,
they are
but in
fucking
this
just killing
situation,
people
it's
and
a
doing
guy
their own
paid
thing.
by a huge company to help get people to do something. The whole premise of this movie was like, why are we doing this weird side switching thing where we're immediately against? This is literally the fucking plot of the other one that
It
didn't
is,
do that
yeah,
good.
yeah. But they were.
It
they were
makes no fun. The other one, I
At the
think,
most,
actually
they're
had
bounty
better
hunters.
plot.
Oh, definitely. This
Yeah.
one was a snooze fest. Like, besides the volcano erupting and everything, it was just, I don't know. I did not know what was going on. Like,
The other
there
one
wasn't
had,
even like a funny line in the thing. I don't think.
the other one had a better plot. I mean, it would have been better if Buffalo Bill was just like, he's just like, puts the lotion in the basket. Then you're like, oh shit, Buffalo Bill got away in this universe. He's the guy with the gun. Trank you. And then he's over there fucking with Chris Pratt.
Well,
But anyway, so this movie, if they were just on the island trying to fight, like to get off of it with dealing with the volcano, I think it might have been a better movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, hey guys, let's go to this island with a bunch of these fucking vicious, dangerous fucking dinosaurs that shouldn't even exist in the fucking first place.
Yeah, and
like-
throw in the weird cloning of that guy's daughter.
Yeah.
Who's seen that? I want to ask
This isn't
everybody real
multiplicity.
quick. who seen that coming the second she showed up and ran away in the dark, right? When the gal looks up, right when she walks in, the redheaded lady,
Yeah.
and then she sees the young girl walking away, and they go, "Oh, that's his granddaughter." I seen it coming right then. I was like, "Oh, she's cloned or disfigured or something. Probably cloned." Who else seen that coming?
Why
Yeah.
does it matter if she was cloned anyways? So it's like, if you have this technology, shouldn't you be doing this anyways? Like, you should be cloning people's organs and shit like that. You should be using this for other stuff besides making
fucking
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Like-
there's some weird thing where if you're made by science, you're not real, right?
Yeah. Well, that
But
was
if
that
you're a
whole 6
fucking
day thing,
living,
right?
breathing being, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So, like, you know how much I would love to have a clone of myself? You guys have no idea how fucking awesome I would think
Oh,
having
yeah,
a
that's
couple
true.
clones
One-
of myself would
One
be.
could be a worker and one could be at home.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I get that because that's what I want for myself. So.
Yeah, I mean that would be great for me too. You know what? I
Yeah, but
actually
you would have
fuck
to
having
make-
the clones of me. I want to have 3 or
Clo-
4 clones of Kelly.
Yeah, but no, you see, but now that's but now the problem is though is that you would need to make the clone subservient to the original.
Otherwise, they're just going to do the same thing you did and clone themselves.
Ah.
to make
Exactly, and
people
also
work for
like,
them.
yeah, sure, they could go out there and work for you. They're not gonna give you their hard-earned fucking money. They made that money. They're not gonna just give
I
it
would
to you.
Okay.
You know
Here's
what
the
I
thing.
mean?
I would
Like, so you're
partner
gonna have
with
to
the
make
guys
clones
in my
that are
own
gonna
business.
that are gonna be like
Well,
completely
listen.
subservient.
What I would do, first off, I know myself pretty good, so talking myself into shit is pretty much the only way I
Yeah,
get
but
to
see,
work
now the
in the
problem-
first place.
But now, here's
Number two,
the big problem is
I
though,
would
Eric,
trick the other guys into thinking they're the originals and they have to tell me what to do. So those idiots would be over there like, "Hey man, you know, I've got this thing. I'm cloned. My knee's fucked up. I mean, I think you're still going to have to go. Otherwise, we're all going to starve."
And if
I'm
they're
a
all
clone.
exact copies of you, they're all going to try the same bullshit on you.
Yeah.
And it's just
Wouldn't
going to
that
be a
be
cl-
funny?
big,
Exactly.
We walk up, there's 4 of me's, and the first thing we say, "Well, you know, I'm a clone," and oh fuck, we all said it. We all said it.
Yeah.
Then at that point, I'd be like, "Shit, am I the real one or not?"
Oh my.
Oh
You have to
no!
go-
Existential crisis
You have
there.
to do like in that movie with Schwarzenegger and go look at your eye and see if you got those little dots.
Ah,
exactly.
fuck
the
that. I would just be like, "Hey guys, let's have a 5-some on top of Kelly. Let's see if she can deal with it."
Oh, I think Kelly's gonna be like hiding in the
She'd
room
have
with a
so
can
many
of
rug
mace.
burns.
Well, I think Kelly's gonna have a mace and a taser and just be like, "No, one of you's
Yeah,
bad
get
enough.
away from me, you
One of you's
fucking
bad enough.
psychos."
Get the fuck back."
What'd be funny though is having like 5 or 6 Kellys. I could put them all to work. It'd be great.
You see, Eric, like, what the fuck, bro?
What? If there was 5 or 6 of me, Kelly put all of us to work. So what the hell's the
Well,
difference?
yeah, because otherwise they're all gonna be trying to get on her.
I want to
Like,
see
it's-
the epic.
like it's either
I
like
wanna
put
see
them
the
to
epic
work,
high fives,
or she-
though.
or-
I
or-
could just
or she have to
imagine
deal
we'd
with
all
that
be high
shit.
fiving.
Like
Man,
when Eric goes in the room, walks out, high fives the other Erics as the other Erics walk in. You know, like that's not cool, man.
what I really need to do is find somebody who's good at like paperwork and shit and clone that person. Fuck.
Like I said, it all
And then have
comes
that
down
person
to-
marry Kelly's clone or my clone so we can have some kind of weird, like, you know, huge marriage thing deal. And I'm like, I don't know what the,
You're,
the
have to,
fuck.
well,
to
you're
tell.
gonna have to move to Utah for that kind of weird shit. All right.
Yeah.
Just saying. I mean, you know,
Oh, man.
it's just kind of what it is, you know. And it gets a little weird, you know, after like when you get down up there, you know, like the hundreds of clones, you know, and your clones just start marrying themselves, you know. Like I'm not there to judge, you know. I'm not there to yuck your yum, you know. But it's just kind of weird when you're marrying yourself. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's kind of weird.
So, all right,
Yeah,
they
it's-
say this is an extinction level event. There are so many of those fucking islands with dinosaurs on them. They act like none of the other ones exist, and this is supposed to continue on from the old stuff. So it's like, all right, so
Oh,
what
is
about
it
all-
really?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a new thing.
No, because in the first one they
Oh,
discuss
for God's
Hammond.
sakes.
Well, even in this one they discuss Hammond and they talk about his whole thing, and the kids go to the original park.
Yeah.
In the first one.
Yeah.
And then in the second movie, those guys all go to a different island where they were building the dinosaurs and shit like that. So in the second movie of that, and now they've got this. They're going back to the island with the original park on it. that has the volcano and all that shit, and they're saying it's an extinction level event. But there's another fucking island or more with more dinosaurs on it.
Exactly. Like there's like
I
5
will
or 6
say-
fucking islands out there probably that all have dinosaurs
And I'll
on
say
them.
the third one probably was on a different island than the other two too. So I mean,
Yeah, I think it was.
So it's like there's dinosaurs all over the fucking place. This is not an extinction level event. Let them all fucking
I hate
go.
to break it to anybody, but there's no fucking way in the world that there would ever be an island like that there wasn't just rich people flying in with helicopters, tasing one or two, putting them on the
Capturing 'em,
helicopter
yeah.
and flying away.
Oh,
that
yeah,
would be
no.
that would be
Yeah.
every day.
Well, the only way you'd be able to do it is to blockade the whole place with fucking surface-to-air missiles and hope
And
nobody was
pretty
good
much
enough to
shoot
break the
also
blockade.
also shoot every single flying fucking dinosaur that tries to fly out of there. Also have submarines and like sea mines to blow up any fucking kind of aquatic creature that managed to get out of there.
Did you guys see that
Like-
fucking shark critter or crocodile
I'm
critter?
Yeah.
never going in the ocean again if that was released.
Oh my god, if that was real,
Totally so
fucking
cute.
submarines are like there would
Oh,
just
dude,
be
yeah.
a nuclear explosion
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole fucking sea would die
What
because
is
of
it?
that
The
stupid.
fucking prehistoric fucking crocodile. Or
I'm
something
gonna
like
tell you
that?
right now, that thing could definitely bite through my machine. That sucker would just go right through it. It would fuck it up.
And that versus submarines. Submarines are basically blind. They're just using sonar and shit like that to hear. Where that thing can fucking see you and it's just like, "Rah," and just fucking
Exactly.
just eat you
Yeah.
like a tin can.
Fuck that. Who the hell would do that? Make that son of a bitch? Like, there's never a good idea that's never a good idea.
No.
Let's make something that's like 400 fucking feet long that can kill a bunch of shit in one bite. That's
Well,
got to eat a lot of
it's-
food.
Well, it's like when they made the fucking
Good idea, fella.
fucking Indominus Rex and all that kind of shit. It's
So
like
it's called a mosasaurus.
yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah,
it's called a ridiculous ocean critter
Yeah.
that's like, fuck that, you
Yeah.
know?
Well, I mean, like, okay, look, like, if they're gonna make that, then they made some like even more fucked up creature. I mean, look at the Indominus, the
Like the
Indominus Rex.
Vaginosaurus, where it's just a
And all that
blob
shit, you
with a
know?
bunch of
Yeah.
vaginas on it.
Well,
I mean,
that's
they have
BD
that, too.
Wong's hope. He really wants to make that one day.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing, yeah.
Sorry, Dr. Wu.
Uh-huh.
BD
Yeah.
Wong's the actor.
Yeah.
Dr. Wu,
The
he's still-
actor's like whispering in the character's
Yeah.
ear, make a Vaginosaurus, bro. And that guy's like, oh, I like that idea.
Bunch of tentacles hanging off of it and everything too.
Because Dr. Wu,
We'll ship that shit out to Japan, man.
Dr.
Make
Wu made it out of
millions.
this, right? He made it out of this one too.
I think so.
So I want him to have some crazy fucking island where it's protected by huge monster dinosaurs and shit like that, and that's the plot. Or like some place in America, he's got to like take. He just takes over and he's got all the monster dinosaurs and shit like that. And he somehow made them. Well, he made the Indoraptor at least obedient to that, the laser and the sound. So he could do
Yeah.
that with other ones. So
Well, I mean, like that would be like the greatest fucking like security system you could ever have.
yeah.
Like, I mean, like you just have a bunch of those like in a containment, like surrounding your entire building. Like anything tries to get in there on foot or vehicle, it's fucked.
I know it's like your daughter tries to sneak out. Bam, killed her. Don't worry about her anymore.
Yeah.
That, but I mean, hey, you obviously, but, hey, I mean, you obviously have access to cloning technology. So you just make a new clone and you tell her like, hey, look number 345.
Now
Don't
we're
be
basically at the
sneaking out.
Venture Brothers
All
right,
right,
now.
exactly. Don't be sneaking out. All right, you're gonna get fucking eaten
Yeah.
like every other fucking clone got eaten. All
Damn
right?
it, Dean, you fell in the acid pit again.
Pretty
Sorry,
much.
Dad.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just shoot him, put him out of his
Uh-huh.
misery. We'll
But,
just
but,
make
but
him
I mean,
over.
like, wouldn't that be fucking awesome though? Like, you could sit there, right? Like, you could get old and have a clone of your like self, like younger body, and just like be able to like transfer like your brain or consciousness into that newer body. You could technically just live however fucking long you
Well, I mean,
want.
that's beyond what we see in this. We don't really see a
No.
memory
But
I don't
mean,
think
but-
that
but I mean,
shit's
like-
that easy, dude.
But I mean, like, honestly, I think it's only a fucking matter of fucking time, though. I mean, like,
What if-
like, you get to
like-
that stage
like,
there, I'm
what
pretty sure it's
if-
only a matter of time.
Well, what if our brains, right, are like, or our bodies are like an antenna, and our brains are just really, really sophisticated antenna? Like, okay, let's just go on a limb and say that's how it works, where our actual selves are somewhere else, and then our brains are just kind of like an antenna, and then you try that. I mean, that would at least like facilitate. Hey, if you could figure out how to move the signal to the other body, but
Then you
there's
get
so many weird things that like people don't understand consciousness well enough to like fix brain diseases
Well,
or
no,
anything.
no.
Now we're down to the point where we're like, hey, You know all those drugs we've been prescribing to everybody all this time for being depressed or having a bad day? Those aren't so good. Let's give everybody magic mushrooms instead.
Pretty
I just
much.
read an article where that was actually the title of the article.
Yeah.
Magic mushrooms are going to replace SSRIs soon in 5 years, according to this article. And I was like, well, it makes more sense. This fucking shamans have only been doing that for like, what, 10,000 years or something. It's when
Yeah.
basically when the first guy was like, I'm going to eat a mushroom. Oh, man, my day's a lot better now. That's what we did. And then some scientist is like, oh, hold on. I've got a better idea. Let's feed everybody a crap load of sugar and then give them a bunch of drugs. Oh, they're getting fat. Let's give them meth pills in the 60s. And then it just like, there was that era, right, where with like this, the game Fallout kind of goes off that era where science just does shit that doesn't make a whole lot of sense later on.
Yeah, they're just doing shit to fucking do shit. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, really?
Dude, pretty soon we're going to be able to like clone. Like I was reading that,
Well,
I guess there's this thing called, there's already this thing called CRISPR where you can change your DNA.
Yeah.
I was listening to this podcast. This guy said that you might be able to change your skin color to like green or blue if you wanted. Yeah, for real.
Why would you want to? That's weird.
Who wouldn't want it? If I turned myself green, I could have sex with Captain Kirk.
We're right.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Oh man.
Oh,
Anyways,
goddammit.
that might be real in 10 years. Could you imagine that? I mean, I would definitely do it to get myself.
Well, there's
like,
already been some
tall.
people that have actually already volunteered to have their genes edited, but like, I guess like, obviously, what you would think would happen, shit, unintended, things happened, because he changed up a few genes, to help with a
Well,
certain
it's super
condition,
complicated.
and it fucked with something completely
Yeah.
fucking else that they had no idea was even attached to that fucking gene or involved with it in any which way or form. And they're like, wow, how the fuck did that happen? And now, the guy's got, pretty much more problems than what he had to start with. It's like, yeah, like, look, it's a good idea, but it's a long way from, getting to where, we understand, how different genes interact with each other and all that kind of shit,
Well, that's why like 23andMe, right? It gives you these things where like it tells me I'm likely to have no back hair. Well, wrong, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Likely to not be bald. Wrong again, sir. I'm getting there. I'm not bald yet, but I'm fucking close. What was the
You
other
sound a
one?
little pissed off about that, Eric.
No, I mean, I don't want to look like Steve, for God's sake.
What's up?
God damn it.
Steve, you're supposed to go, fuck you, buddy.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
So Eric's just going to rock the horseshoe.
Honestly,
is what
if
he's
you want to
gonna
know
do.
the real thing, I don't want to have to shave my head every day because I fucking hate shaving.
Yeah, so, I mean,
And that's all it is.
We
I just don't
all
wanna have
already
to
know
shave
that
every
Eric's
day.
like getting the horseshoe, so he's just not going to shave. He's just going to rock the horseshoe, and I mean, it's going to be epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, there was a couple other things that they said. Well, there was a few that were wrong. So I'm almost like, why can't I just like send them a picture of my eye color or my back hair or whatever and be like, you guys are wrong. So you guys need to like, if everybody did that, if everybody who did if everybody took 23andMe test or whatever, and we all just were sharing that stuff, then we'd be able to find out exactly what stuff is.
Oh,
Then,
yeah.
we could have like this nice database where it's like, oh, this guy, these other people all have these genes and these people, blah, blah, blah. And then, hey,
I think we lost Eric.
oh, this 49-year-old guy, the guy eats more sugar than me and Steve combined at our biggest fucking day. And the guy's like not fat at all. He's fucking skinnier than Ricky.
Yeah, so we
And
like
he's like-
totally lost you there for a second, Eric, and like you just like came back like right in the middle of your rant.
Oh,
Like-
really?
Yeah. It was pretty
Damn
funny.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, so what I was saying was the gene stuff would be awesome, right? Because there's this guy I'm working with. I told him, I was like, you need to donate your genes to science, buddy, because you've got the pancreas of a god. This guy, Steve, eats more sugar than you and I put together on the day that we ate the most sugar. Put together. The fucking guy, I take him to work and he's eating like bags of donuts. Bags of them. Just a fucking bag of donuts. And then what's his lunch? What's in his lunch? Just fucking hammered with sugar. Sugar and donuts. Donuts and sugar. some Hostess stuff. It's like, holy fuck,
Eric-
straight sodas, sugar.
Eric, we all know you're just insanely jealous.
You fucking right, I'm jealous. You know how fucking sweet it would be to not be getting fat from sugar and feeling like shit?
How sweet it would be.
Fucking, yeah, exactly. Non-diabetes asshole. But I think that guy, if he did that, then they could edit a couple of genes and I wouldn't be having those problems and it would be fantastic.
You could just gorge yourself on Hostess cupcakes.
Oh my God, I
like
love
that.
sugar. Would be nice though if they could just figure out how to turn off the sweet tooth gene, because I guess cats don't have sweet tooths.
Yeah.
So
That's not too weird. I mean, because they just eat whatever cats eat. They don't eat like Twinkies.
no, okay, so like dogs like sweets. Like they enjoy it. It gives them a chemical hit of dopamine like it does us.
Huh.
Cats don't get that dopamine hit.
Weird.
The dopamine hit is how you can tell if something's fake or if it's real.
Uh-huh.
You know how you taste something like, and it can be identical to the real thing, and you're like, there's just something different. It's like there's just something off about this. You can fucking tell. It's because you don't get the dopamine hit from the sugar.
Yeah.
Goddamn, sugar's a drug. And
Yeah.
it's a sweet fucking drug. It's one you can do for years and years and years and never have a problem. And then one day, you notice, fuck, my mouth is really dry and I'm pretty sleepy after I just ate all that sugar. Fuck. I'm gonna have to slow up. Nah, I'll be okay. And there you just do what I do. I'll be okay for a few more years.
So apparently this movie made, well, what is that? $417 million in the U.S.
Most successful copy of a sequel ever.
Pretty much.
You made over $1 billion worldwide.
Yeah, like they made a lot of
People
fucking
love
money.
dinosaurs, man. Could you
Yeah.
imagine like how good, how awesome a real good dinosaur movie would be?
Yeah, but
Hopefully we
like,
get-
are we
hopefully we
ever
get
gonna
one.
actually get that?
I like the first one. I like the first Jurassic World. I didn't think it was
Yeah,
too
it was
bad.
good.
And like, but I also like the first Jurassic Park. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
both were done really well. And this one was just a copy of a movie that wasn't very good. And I don't know. It seems weird. Like these people have. I know it's all about money, but didn't we already did this? Like they've done.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would you bring the T-Rex back anyways? T-Rex is like, I've been here. I know where I am. I drank out of somebody's pool earlier, and I ate somebody's dog over there.
So apparently Chris Pratt won a Blimp Award from the Kids' Choice Award for favorite butt kicker.
Because they couldn't say ass kicker?
Yeah. So yeah, Kids'
That's
Choice
funny.
Award, USA 2019 Blimp Award winner, favorite butt kicker, Chris Pratt.
Well, I mean, the whole point of it. Anyways, I think somebody has got to get. You know what it is? You know what we need to do? We need to all just go back to accepting shitty graphics and shitty, like, special effects. If we could just do that, we would see original movies that were good.
We just need to make
Like-
our movie. That's just what we
Here's
need
an
to do.
idea. Like, why can't somebody make this movie without any of the special effects? Just don't do it yet. And then show it to somebody and have the guy go, well, the fucking plot sucks. This isn't a good movie.
Mhm.
Because but that's the thing. Without the, like, Michael Bay seems to think, and some of these other guys seem to think
Yeah.
that the special effects makes a good movie. No, it doesn't. Have a fucking plot. Like I said, they had a good movie in this. It's called Getting the Dinosaurs Off the Island, without any weirdo shenanigans, without any double crossing, without any of that. Just them trying to get off the dinosaurs off of the volcano before it all goes, and not worry about this weird plot holes, because there's like 5 or 6 islands that I can remember that have dinosaur
Yeah.
production facilities other than this one on there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little silly. Secondly, there'd be fucking pterodactyls everywhere.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
Every fucking where. Well, I mean, that was what was it? One of the post credit things there. The little credit things there. I guess there's what are they called, Steven?
Pterodons.
Yeah, pterodons flying over
Yeah.
the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah. There's no way. Like they show that, and it's like that's not something new. Those things would have gotten out. They would have gotten out when the fucking birdcage opened up in Jurassic Park 2. When they go in there and they bust the thing open. Because they've got such a fucking long wingspan and they're just gliding most of the way. There ain't no way those motherfuckers wouldn't be
Well, wasn't it? What was
on
it?
mainland. So
Didn't they see these fucking things flying around in the first one when they leave the island?
the guy shot some. He shot a couple of them down, but you know, there's
so they all
he's definitely not going to get.
Yeah, so they would have
all of them.
already been spread across the fucking world.
Pterodons
in
are one
time.
of those weird fucking things where people think there might still be a few of them left in existence, and they just fly around and land once in a while, and people see it.
Yeah.
It's called that's what they say a thunderbird is.
Thunder.
Thunderbird, pterodon. Ah!
Damn it.
So you know, I mean, it's like that would have been a great movie. You could have the whole double cross thing I seen coming for like. I was like,
dude,
oh
like-
yeah, here we go. This guy's gonna kill his dad or grandpa. Immediately, the guy's dead.
Yeah, well,
Look at this
like,
guy.
You pretty much
It's
know
the
it like
shitty guy.
straight from the fucking beginning of the movie. Like,
Yeah.
there's gonna be a double cross in this movie at some point.
It's the shitty guy from the beginning of fucking Shaun of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
With playing with his phone. That Simon Pegg's like, hey man, quit fucking around with your personal calls, you know. And then his dad calls him about the roses or whatever. And then
Yeah.
he, gives him the look.
That was a good movie.
That guy's not going to be some super fucking good villain. Like, just have the fucking volcano and the other dinosaurs is the best villain in the damn show.
Yeah.
Or make
Poor Steve's
BD
all
Wong
tired.
finally the villain. I want him to be
Yeah.
the main bad guy in this thing, so we can have.
That'd be
crazy
good,
mutant
too.
Dinosaurs.
Who was that again?
BD Wong.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Wong.
Henry Wu.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Finally making
Have him
the
there with
baddie.
like all these crazy
Yeah.
dinosaurs, and they got to sneak in with.
Yep. He's got his
Why
own
the
little
fuck
personal
wouldn't that
island
blue?
filled with a bunch of fucking like genetically modified dinosaurs and monsters and shit, and you have to go in there and try to sneak in, and you know.
I think they fucked up too because they should have had at the end, right, where they're driving away. They should have had the raptor in the fucking car going doing whatever the stupid raptor noise is, and they're driving away, and then have the raptor out there on the guy's ranch like hammering nails.
I want the raptor to be like he's got a map and he's got a map and he's trying to tell him which way to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go. He's over there. Yeah, he's just like looking at him and then hammering his fucking claw through the map. Go here, idiot. You know.
Oh, we're gonna get like the movie Up, and they're gonna give him a little voice box that'll translate his noises.
Oh God.
And then the raptor will be talking about like I've seen him do some weird stuff, guys.
Uh-huh.
He used to come
Oh,
into
yeah.
the cages when we were younger and while
Who
he
do
was
you,
drunk.
okay, so if we do that, who do you think should voice Blue?
I don't know.
What
Morgan
voice
Freeman,
actor
probably.
should we use?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
That'd
Oh
be
my
good.
God.
You guys heard Mike Tyson
That would-
laugh? It is
oh.
hilarious.
That'd be good.
That's pretty close.
That would be fucking terrible. Fucking having Mike
It would be
Tyson.
so funny. Hey guys, let's go kick the shit out of these motherfuckers. You know? Do you see how I fucked them up?
Oh,
That'd be
God,
great,
that'd be
dude.
fucking
Mike Tyson fucking does a good job voice acting and shit. That'd
have
be
you
fucking
now?
awesome.
Have you seen Mike Tyson the Mysteries?
Yeah, a little bit.
His cartoon. It's fucking outrageous. It is absolutely outrageous.
Oh, he would be great. Who else are they gonna have? Jesse Ventura. That'd be funny too, though. I was the governor of Minnesota. They're like, no, you weren't. You're a fucking raptor. How would you know? Were you there? Oh fuck.
What the fuck is his name? Gilbert. What's his name? Gilbert something? Gilbert Godfrey?
Godfrey?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I think that one would be a good
He
one. Have
would
Gilbert
talk-
Godfrey.
I'm gonna eat that guy.
You would talk, and then you see them turn around and be like, "We're just gonna take this off."
And you just throw that fucking just Chris Pratt would walk over and be like, and he's like, "What are you doing, Chris?" And you just like grab it, throw it on the ground. And they just look at him like, "Why'd you do that to my voice box?"
Oh God, that would be fuck. I'm sorry. I think I think that one right there would probably be the best one.
Yeah, no way. You'd be fucking tired of it immediately.
I mean, it doesn't even seem like a real voice to me. Like, he still
But
just
it
feels
is
like
his voice though. That's the fuck thing.
It's not his real voice.
It's not really.
No.
What?
Really?
He has spoken on some like radio shows and stuff like that, and that's not how he sounds.
Really?
It's just a thing he puts on. I'm almost positive it was him.
What?
But he's talked on like radio shows and stuff like that, and he doesn't do that voice.
How
And
can you
it's-
keep up with that? It's so gravelly.
I know, right?
So, like,
Like
just practice it.
everything.
Dude, they could do Bobcat Goldthwait,
Yeah.
with that weird Zane voice, whatever the hell the voice is from that crazy guy on, what is that, Police Academy? Oh my God, fuck all that, Carl Weathers.
Damn it.
I'm not going to do the voice because it's inappropriate, but man, that'd be one smooth motherfucker.
God damn it.
Smooth ass raptor being like, hey man, how's it going? But in Carl Weathers, silky smooth voice.
Mhm.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, let's do
There
that
we
one.
go. Oh God, yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Holy shit, that would be fucking great.
Oh, Chris, how you doing there?
Yeah.
Like, oh God, it's Irish. We have to put it down.
What are you? I think he's Scottish. Isn't
Scottish?
He?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, same thing. They'd be like, oh God, we got to put it down.
That's fucking funny. See, that would be a great movie too.
yeah, Steve, you're right. That's not his real voice.
Okay.
I mean, I can't listen to it right now because we're recording.
Yeah.
But I typed in Gilbert G.O. I didn't even get the chance to type in his name. And the third thing was real voice. So I clicked on it, and yeah,
You're fucking listening to us.
Yeah.
on Howard Stern show.
Well, I mean,
on
that's
different talk shows.
that's actually kind of disappointing.
Wikipedia.
Like, I was kind of hoping that was just that guy's voice.
That's nuts.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I was just watching him on something the other day. It was on Netflix, the historical roast,
Yeah. I
and
haven't watched that
he
yet.
was playing Hitler,
What the
Okay.
fuck?
and
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's a little like the whole thing just feels a little icky.
yeah, I did not like that episode. It was like something you shouldn't really tease at, poke at.
Well, they
Yeah.
can. They're Jewish. They're just a bunch of Jewish people doing it.
Yeah,
so
yeah, true.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
so it
It's
was
just feels icky.
yeah, yeah. Anyways, so I was telling Eric, like, could you imagine that'd be like your uncle's voice, your dad's voice, someone in your family that you just hear all the time? And,
God, I wish Uncle Oli's voice was on something like that.
Ugh.
Could you imagine that? The fucking Raptors like, leave the boy alone. That'd be fucking hilarious voice. That guy had he just would say weird shit, and just how he said it was funny.
get down on it.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Chris is walking up, and the other ladies, they're looking at him. They're looking at each other lovingly, and then the Raptor looks. He's like, "Hey, Chris, get down on it." Oh my God, he would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this thing? This Raptor's a fucking pervert."
Damn
Oh
it.
God.
Did you see that? That bear flipped me off. He actually said that.
They gotta hold the fucking raptor back from fighting the bear.
No,
I'm
I'm gonna
it's-
fuck this fool up, man.
It's not working, man. It's not working.
Fuck this fool up. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Come on, Blue. it's
Don't
not
you
working.
see I got big ass claws, you bitch? Come here, motherfucker.
Don't get me started now. Don't get me started, boy. God damn it. Oh fuck. Okay, so this is the movie we have to do where someone befriends a raptor. And
We
it has,
just
and it has a voice like that.
We need Tandy's fucking raptor
Yeah.
suit, and I'll
Yeah.
just do the
Yeah,
fucking
and
voices.
we just do that, like, and it's well, I mean, like, and we have the perfect plot line, right? Like, someone discovers the raptor, right, and we have to keep it hidden, like classic plot, classic plot line.
So we put in
Yeah.
a beard and mustache and
Exactly. Like, well, no, like we try to dress it up like a
My
dog.
beard and everything is just sticking out of the raptor's mouth.
Exactly. Like we try to like dress the raptor up like his dog or some shit like that. So it's like Eric in a raptor costume. That's also in a dog costume. So Eric's just gonna be like super fucking hot.
I'd be like, Guys, we need to do this in Alaska. I'm gonna die. Eric, it's 55 degrees. I don't give a fuck. We need the snow.
He's gonna come out of that raptor's ass just like Ace Ventura.
Exactly. I can't do it no more. Just get me out of here.
I'm putting it up.
Oh man.
God damn it.
Oh, this
Oh,
is perfect. We can
fuck.
even have the dumb, stupid ass hunters. We can go hire some really ex Navy SEAL guys who are obviously very professional, and then be like, "All right, have you guys played Borderlands?" And like, yeah, all right, both of you are going to be Scooter from Borderlands, and you're just going to be a super gun crazy person because apparently that's what Hollywood thinks you guys are.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, Scooter, we're gonna shoot him, and then we're gonna shoot him again, and then we're gonna watch a guy drive left.
And then we're gonna drive real fast and we're gonna turn left.
Yeah, fuck Danica Patrick.
God damn
I swear to God, that's what they fucking think
Yeah,
all
pretty
these people
fucking
are.
much. Pretty fucking much.
It's like, geez, there's
That's
like pretty
fucking what
sophisticated
it
people
is.
who hunt before, and they're all just
Oh.
like literally, it's like they're talking to each other instead of, when they're on that fucking thing, they all should have just been like, yeah, and then I told her, I go, fuck you, Danica. And they're like, oh, yeah. Just like in South Park. That's
Eric,
what I
you
swear
do
to
that.
God.
Eric, you do that far too good. I'm sorry. Like, not even I
You
can
know
do
what
it that fucking good.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know I could do it that good.
I mean, like, fuck, Eric. Like, too good at that. All right? I'm starting to wonder about you. Maybe
That's right.
Maybe that's your true personality and you're just hiding
No,
it
that's what I do.
behind-
I just put on some flannel. No. I put on a really high-tech gear. And I mean, I look like I'm a professional. And then I just run up to deer and I'm like, I'm going to get you. Fuck you. Pow, 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 pow.
Mhm.
Then
You
I
just,
get
like,
'em.
inexplicably just have like a dip in your mouth every time you're shooting your gun.
Oh, yeah. I got a dip of Vagisil. That's from South Park. I'm not making it, poking any fun at that. It's from South Park. South Park reference. You should not do that. That's not a good plan.
No, it will kill your brain
Anybody
cells.
who's ever made the mistake of drunkenly trying to use toothpaste,
Ugh.
grab the wrong thing. Hell
Down
no,
the wrong
not good.
tube, and it's just bam.
Yep, it's like you're
Oh.
barfing in the sink immediately.
I mean, your mouth is gonna have really good pH. The bacteria is gonna be good and healthy.
I don't know about that. But anyway, so like, at least the lady wasn't running in high heels this time.
Oh God, I know, right? Like seriously, what the fuck? Like, okay,
God,
like,
that would be awful.
okay, like look, like if you're in a business, right, and there's dinosaurs around, and you're all up there at like the corporate level. Sure, go ahead and wear your high heels. The moment you fucking hear that the dinosaurs are loose, you take those fucking heels off and you run fucking barefoot if necessary. Like, I don't give a fuck. Or at the very least, like, keep like a pair of sneakers like just around you at all times.
I'm gonna tell you
You
right
know,
now,
like fuck.
they
Like,
should all
come
just
on.
be dressed like fucking loggers, and then just be like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're in a fucking place with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Let's have boots on and be ready to fucking run through the
Yeah.
woods because
Uh-huh.
we're in a fucking jungle with dinosaurs around
Boots
us.
on and fucking every fucking employee
And the
has a
shit's
fucking
hit the
sidearm.
fan like already twice before she was there. The shit's already hit the fan before.
Oh yeah, multiple fucking times. Like anytime anyone has ever gone to those islands, shit has hit the fan. Like it doesn't matter what island. You go to any islands of dinosaurs, shit hit the fan. Like
Yeah.
that's just what it is. Shit went wrong and it went wrong real bad. And guess what? People got eaten.
Holy shit! Could you guys imagine? Wouldn't it be the shits if that T-Rex lives to be like he's like one of those Galapagos turtles? He just lives like
Man,
300 fucking
that's
years.
the story they need to follow. Is just follow the fucking T-Rex. It's the same
Yeah.
T-Rex
Oh yeah.
from the original, and just have that thing going around, just like, "What's up? How you guys doing? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna protect you from the raptors because that's what I do."
Apparently.
And other animals that try to eat humans.
Basically.
I don't try to eat humans. very
Unless
often.
of course you
Unless
are
you're a
sitting
lawyer.
on a toilet.
Yeah.
If you're
unless
sitting
a
on a
lawyer,
toilet,
I will. Eat you.
I don't really think I can contain myself. Like that's
Wouldn't it be
just-
funny if that T-Rex just has like a piece of shit meter, and he can just smell? Oh, that guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like holy shit! Don't let him around any fucking politicians. Whew.
Or maybe you should. I'm just saying.
It's like, those term limits will be coming up pretty fucking fast, right?
Oh fuck yeah, they would be. Term limits would be imposed very quickly.
They gotta pass the 2-year piece of shit test. They just sit them in front of the raptor.
Yeah,
You know?
pretty much.
The raptor's like, nope, nom,
Nope, not that one.
nom, 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 nom.
And then we'll just realize that we just have to, elect, dogs and shit like that, to be our politicians, and that'll create the perfect system.
I don't know. I almost think that if you, I don't know, electing people, like having a popularity contest to see who leads you seems a
Yeah.
little silly. But at the same time, I don't know any better way to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we just
So
need
it's
to
like,
get those callers
ugh.
that
Because
could,
it's not like
make
an
a dog
IQ
talk.
test can sort out if you're a piece of shit or not,
Oh, fuck
right?
No.
Wouldn't it suck? Now, this would suck, right? What if we're in some kind of a thing and the whole purpose of it is to suss out if we're a piece of shit or not? So
Like, all of a
somebody's
sudden, like,
been
we wake
watching
up and we're just
everything
like-
that you've done,
Yeah.
and then at the end of it, they're like, hey, you're a piece of shit. You can't be the leader of the world. And you're like, oh, man, come on. I only did that thing like, just like, hey, man, we seen everything you did. Everything.
Yeah, we saw that. You know.
What? Really? Oh, fuck.
Well, what about that one thing when I was a little kid? That too. Well, then,
Yeah.
you, sir, are going to jail.
Hey,
for
man,
having
when I
presented
was
child
12,
porn.
we're not. The guy just looks is like, hey, man, between the ages of 10 and 18, nothing. It's fine. Like, you're going through a stage, right? Where you're doing stuff. We're not worried about that. We're talking about all the shady stuff you did after that. We seen what you guys did to your neighbor's mailbox.
It's like, well,
Oh,
I mean, like,
shit.
but who wouldn't do that? I mean, look at my neighbor. I mean, come on.
That guy's a
mean,
piece of shit too.
that-
Yeah,
that-
he's not going to be the leader either,
I
bud.
mean, like, that was like an impossible test. Like, how could you not do that? Like, come on.
Yeah. What'd be rough about all that is like, what if the morals and shit that you're supposed to have are just backwards to ours? Like, what if the leader's supposed to be like the most corruptly evil piece of shit son of a bitch ever, and then it's like there's nobody that bad. They all have some little speck of kindness. Man, that's
Pretty much have
fucked.
to like present them with like kittens and be like, they're starving. Are you gonna feed them, or are you just gonna like
I'm gonna bite their heads off. Is
or
what I'm
yeah,
gonna
something like
do.
that, yeah. And like,
Yeah.
he's the leader of the new world. He's willing
Whoa.
to buy heads off of kittens.
Yeah.
He's the leader.
It seems like in that one you'd have to be really dumb too. So you'd have to be like, I bite kitten head off.
yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes real. I like the hair.
Damn it.
Anyway, so the fucking
So we got
the
way off
scene where
track.
what's that?
So we got way off track. Got down to
Yeah, no shit.
biting kitten heads off. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, sorry. The mind goes down dark places when you're thinking about dinosaurs. You
It's
know,
only natural.
eating you.
It's only
I
natural.
mean, man, cause you like that would be so sad though to see all them fucking dinosaurs getting melted by fucking lava.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be the first time in history it ever happened.
Good call, dude. There's probably been a lot of times before where
Just saying.
there's like all these fucking dinosaurs, and they're just like, "I'm gonna burn up by lava."
Yeah.
Oh no! It's like, well, yeah, you suck, bitch. You're
Yeah,
dead.
pretty much. Yeah. I mean,
You
like,
know?
well, I mean, look where the
Them's
fucking
the
asteroid
breaks.
came in. I mean, they're pretty much all like, well, we're boned.
Did you guys see? There's a 1 in 7,000 chance that an asteroid's gonna hit the Earth
Oh,
in
yeah.
like the end of the year.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
it.
I'm pretty sure that's a 1 out of 1 chance, and they're just telling us about the 7,000 because they're like, if we tell everybody about this ahead of time, they're just gonna do whatever they want to do.
I'm like,
It's
honestly,
not gonna be good.
like, honestly, bro, fucking let it hit us. I'm at that point, like, fuck it, do it, dude. Like, let's just get this fucking show on the road, okay? Like, I'm done being stuck in this shitty stage here that society is in. Just fucking do it already. Let's just get over with so we can rebuild.
So Ricky, if
and
that
we
was
could
you,
just
would
go
you
through.
hope that the asteroid hit in like Russia somewhere so you survive, and then have to deal with the aftermath, or would you rather it just smash into Chico, and then you don't have to worry about it? You're like laughing your ass off. You see it up there, and you're like, I got this ticket. Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's gonna head and hit me, I mean, all bets are off, bro. I'm on my fucking roof naked. All right, dude. Like,
You're gonna fall through the roof. Ricky.
I'm just shooting my gun off.
I'm glad you
know,
said shooting your guns.
you know.
Wow.
And
Ricky's just up on there and he's racing it. He's just up there, hand on dick, going, "Woo! I'm gonna beat you, buddy. I'm gonna come before you do."
Well, I mean, honestly, I mean,
Ricky cuts his beard off and tapes it to the back of his head so he has a sweet ass rat tail. And he's just like, "Come on, bitch! I'm gonna fucking beat you."
Scotch tape, duct tape.
Yeah, and he talked the people next door into just like lifting a barrel of fucking lube onto the fucking roof. So he's just in this fucking 55-gallon drum of lube, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come for you, new bitch."
well, you
And
see
then,
now
like,
what's gonna
90
happen
seconds
then though
later,
is
he's
like,
"Well, shit. Now what do I do?
yeah, well, I mean, you know, I mean,
I'm gonna slide off the roof."
well, I mean, like at that point, you know, I mean, like if I'm in that much lube, you know, and the asteroid's gonna hit, I'm just gonna, you know, just slide off, you know, and just, you know, go, you know, sliding across, you know, America pretty much, you know, till
That'd
eventually,
be
you know,
the funniest. Ricky's like, "I'm one slippery motherfucker." Couldn't even smash me.
uh-huh. So next thing you know, like you'll see me like sliding past you up there, you know, in Oregon. You're like, what the? Was that just Rick?
Just see Rick fly by. Fuck, man, that lube made him slick. God damn.
Hey Eric, check out that fucking sweet skid.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. What about you, Steve? Would you rather have that motherfucker hit you in the face, or have it hit Russia and have to deal with the
Of
aftermath?
course, I want it on the other side of the planet. I don't want to die. I'm not looking to
Dude,
die
if a
here.
fucking big enough asteroid hits to where we're in nuclear winter, it's like die instantly or starvation. It's
I
although
still have a
it's
chance. I still have a chance. All right.
that's true.
So if I have a chance, I'm taking any chance I got. I have no
Dude,
desire
wouldn't
to
it
die.
suck though? Like, let's say we meet up, right? And and you're like, "Dude, you're gonna have to fucking stick me and take a bunch of blood out, because my gravy blood's too thick." And I'm like,
Can I
"Oh,
pour
come
yourself some
on,
pancakes?
man!"
I'm pretty sure I could do it myself.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "All right, hey Ricky, we're gonna have to take your brother out. I can't be doing this bleeding shit. It's gonna slow me down.
I'm like, dude,
This
it's
gravy
great on
blood is
fucking
just it's too
pancakes.
heavy. It's like
dude, it's great
like
on
carrying around a
pancakes,
fucking
fucking
barbell.
biscuits, dude. Like, come on, bro.
Ricky
All right,
wants to put it
we
on
need
pancakes and biscuits.
we need to utilize every resource we
I got a
have of
Costco
sustenance.
size thing of Bisquick.
All right.
Let's use it up.
Exactly, like, dude, like we need to utilize every resource we have.
Ricky wants to
we're
make blood
selling it to
sausage.
anemic women.
All right, I'm just saying, man. All right,
America Cure. This here is strawberry jam full of iron, and it was gonna make you have tons of iron. I sound too much like Bill Cosby right now.
yeah,
I
because
promise there's no quaaludes in it, and you won't wake up with me on top of you.
You come on down to the Crispy Crunch Clickers. We got yourself some that iron-rich strawberry jam there. You just did that. You put that on there, them there pizzas and finger-licking good pizzas in that bowl, and you'll be all good. So,
I think it's funny that you're like the spokesman for the thing, and you don't know what the fuck you have in your restaurant.
I have no fucking clue.
Oh shit, we got that now. It's like Kelly and I will just be driving along, and she's like, where are we at? How did we get here? Are we at the Crispy Crunchy Cluckers? God damn, we found it. Do you think they have a whole bucket of chicken? Hey, do you think we can get 2 buckets of chicken? I'm a little anemic. You think they got some iron-rich strawberry jam?
If you come on down, we got some of that. We got some fried velociraptor legs. It's all good. We're living in this Jurassic world right here. We got all this dinosaur shit, and I don't know what the fuck else. We just put some stuff in the fucking thing. It's fucking good.
I want some brontosaurus legs. Them are fat. They got long ass snake eyes.
Wait, what kind of? Wait, you've never said like you have any like kitty menus or whatever. I gotta know. You know, my son.
I'm not gonna sell dead kids. What the hell is wrong with you?
No.
Do you think they got dead kids here? I heard they can make you live longer.
I don't know. We'll check out back. You know, I mean, dude, there's a lot of fucking dinosaurs running around here. There might be some dead kids out back. I'm just saying. All right.
Steve walks out in the back. He's like, "Hey, any of you all got an extra kid you don't want no more? I got a customer. I'll give you half the money. You're looking. I'm telling you right now, you are looking at $525 for half of the money. Do you want to get in on this? Come on now. You don't need that. Look at that kid. You don't need that kid.
Oh, man.
That kid, you can tell that kid sits right too close to the TV. You don't need that kid no more.
Well, you know, for our children's menu, we got some chicken fingers. You know, I know chicken don't have no fingers, but we made some chickens. We got the fingers. They got fingers all over them.
Genetically
They're just like
engineered
chicken.
with
we got
fingers.
Dr. Boo. We got
Oh
Dr.
my
Boo over
God,
here
that
from
would be the most
Jurassic
horrific
Park.
thing ever. It's just
Fingers all over them.
Fucking hair on them, like it just frisks them up.
They're just like
Yeah, here we
all
got
along
chicken
their-
fingers.
all along their back. It's just like weird gripping fingers.
I mean,
we
they
cut
can
those
do like some
motherfuckers
serious
off. We
jazz
just fry
hands,
them
though.
up. That's
You know
real
what I
good.
mean?
Ricky's like, let me see that chicken. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I like the way it holds it. This is the ultimate stranger.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just the back, because I'm just picturing a chicken, right? But with like the
Eric,
thing,
are you
like,
picturing
on
a
its
chicken
back,
jacking
like
me off?
Stegosaurus? Yeah, dude, think about it. Like a chicken with
What
a
the
human
fuck?
hand.
I'm done.
Like the
I'm
thing
done.
sticking
I'm
up off
fucking
its back
done.
like a
I'm
Stegosaurus.
fucking done.
That's exactly what I was thinking for this thing.
Yeah,
too, was
so you're
the
just like,
crazy
which hand
fingers
is it
and
gonna
that.
be?
I'm fucking done. Eric apparently is picturing a chicken jacking me off. I'm fucking done. All right, I'm fucking done.
You're holding the chicken. You're
I'm
kind
fucking
of
done.
chicken give you a handy. It's a guided handy.
Fucking.
It's a clucking.
The fucking clucking.
Oh, what was
For the rest, for all you adults, we have a special. It's called the clucking fucking.
It's finger licking good.
What was the fucking jug thing that I made? Oh man, just throw a bunch of shit in it. I don't remember the fuck.
Yeah,
it was.
it's the line that I said during the
Oh.
game.
Yeah.
No.
You guys should write this shit down.
We
It
should
be
find the video. I'm pretty sure
a
we got
Google
it.
Keep thing where you have
Oh,
like the
fuck.
menu of crispy crunchy cluckers.
It's fucking terrible.
God damn it.
What was it
Oh.
like a
Soggy
mud
tops.
jug? No, that's
No.
not right.
No.
That's not right.
Well, I
Boom,
mean,
boom,
we also
boom
just
juice.
blurt it
Boom
out.
juice.
Yeah, moon juice.
Oh,
Boom,
yeah.
boom juice.
Boom. Yes,
Yeah.
the boom.
It was boom,
boom
juice.
juice.
You just
Boom
put,
juice,
we put a bunch of shit in there. I don't know what the fuck. I can't remember what the fuck we put in there. It was just like
I
a
think
bunch
it
of
was-
stuff. It's just like you had to bring the shit in, and you just put it in a jug, and it's boom juice. You get yourself
We
a
got
jug.
brand new menu. We got brand new thing. I'll tell you what. It's called a boom boom bowl,
Yeah,
man.
and then
We just take a bowl. We just got to throw shit in there, man. You don't even know what the hell's in there. We cut gravy on it. There's cheese. You want some fucking sour cream or whatever the hell you want. We talk about everything. Well, hell, I'll pour Dr. Pepper on that sumbitch if you want it. Boom boom bowl.
We can't afford Dr. Pepper though. We got Mr. Pip. Oh man.
Fuck, if you
what-
got a hankering for it, we got horchata.
Horchata. That's how you say that, horchata. Like as
Horchata.
Like as
What?
wide
Yeah,
as you
I go
can.
like
You should have seen my head. I
He,
look
like,
like
whips his
fucking.
head.
I look like Foghorn Leghorn over here. Horchata.
either that or like one of
Schmidt.
those women with a full-on attitude.
Girl.
All right, what rating did you guys give this?
I don't even. What movie are we talking about again?
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
I want to see. You know what I want to see? I want to see Jurassic World in the South. Fuck all these like fancy sons of bitches with words like behavioral specialist. I want to see Skeeter. Get your goddamn gun. That fucking T-Rex is tearing the shit out of my brontosauruses again. We are gonna fuck him up. You don't got the 50 cal anymore? You
got
traded
people
it
just
for a
farming
fucking
these
what the
things?
hell, man? You traded it for a stack of pornos? God damn it. Do we still have the tank?
It's from Cheryl, that girl from the 73 issue.
73, you jacking off to some lady who's probably 70 years old now. God damn, you fucked up.
You got one magazine there called Lusty Luxodons. I'm sure that's some kind of dinosaur.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh man.
That'd be great though. Like we could have Jeff Foxworthy in it.
the cable guy.
It could be
too.
like, what's that?
Say we'll have the cable guy too, being the hunter.
So basically, it's the blue collar guys. Just
Oh yeah,
fucking-
yeah, the blue collar
I
guys.
want to
uh-huh.
see Bill Engvall just say shit to those two when they're like saying dumb shit. Do you think we should shoot him? And Bill Engvall's like, no, we should run up and give him a pat on the back. Here's your sign, stupid ass.
Oh man.
So
All
what
right.
rating, Eric?
What rating?
4 stars? No, that's too much. The fucking. I'm gonna go 3.5 stars.
3 stars for me.
I gave it 2.5 stars.
And I gave it 3 stars. Next week's movie is my choice, so I am gonna choose Spider-Man: Homecoming because we haven't watched any Spider-Man movies yet.
Nice.
Is this the newer one? The better one?
This is the Tom Holland one, yes.
Okay.
So
That's like the newest guy who's
Yes.
played Spider-Man.
Yeah,
right?
that's when I corrected and said the good one.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't
I
seen
don't
it.
know,
Since
like
Tobey
two of the Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire ones were pretty good. I didn't mind. There were some weird villains in the Andrew Garfield ones, but I think this Spider-Man has nailed what it is to be Spider-Man, at least on screen. So
What's the hell is the name of the guy with the K? Craven?
Craven the Hunter? Yeah,
Has he been in any movies?
he's not.
What the hell, man?
I think he's got a weird design. So like just having a guy in like weird animal pelts and stuff like that, they'll have to kind of build him up. I think. So,
You could just change his costume, but that's a scary ass thing where a guy's trying to hunt you,
yeah.
and he's like basically a super like a Captain America type dude.
Yeah, like super. Wait, I would say he's more like. I mean, it's the same thing, but I would
Like
say he's
Black
more like
Panther,
Black
yeah.
Panther kind of thing because he
Oh,
uses
yeah,
like
yeah.
weird herbs and shit like that to give him superpowers. So
That's what you also get here at Crispy Culture Crackers. We got
some
seven
weird
of the
herbs.
we got
Some of those
7 of the
weird-
15 herbs that Craven uses to get high and fuck shit up.
We got that purple lotus herb. I don't know what the fuck
Purple
it
lotus.
does, but it makes everything purple. It's real good. It
Oh
tastes all.
yeah,
It tastes
you get to
eat some
run
purple grape.
faster, jump higher. Great.
Um,
I wish I had that accent. Son of a bitch. Got the stupid, boring California accent. I don't even have that. I just have general, like,
General
American
West Coast.
accent.
Well, you have a general West Coast
Without-
accent. That's what
Yeah.
you have.
So actually, I'll tell you the one I really want is the Boston accent. Man, it just makes complaining sound so sophisticated.
oh man.
All right.
All right, that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Heroic Adventure Productions, twitch.tv/Heroic Adventure, mixer.com/Turkadur, and twitch.tv/Turkadur Plays. Also go to youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. You can follow us on Twitter at HAP Gaming. You can follow me on Twitter at Turkadur. You can follow Eric on Twitter at.
Quick and severe.
You can follow Kelly on Twitter at.
Sugar Snuggles.
You can follow Ricky on Twitter at.
Furry Twitter balls.
And you can follow Jason on Twitter at Unbelievable1. You can also email us at Steve, Eric, Kelly, Jason, and Ricky at hapgaming.com. Each one of those names individually at hapgaming.com. What else? You can find all the stuff I've been saying in the description on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions and twitch.tv/Turkadur Plays. So join us next this Wednesday as we play something. Not sure what it is yet. 7:30 Pacific time, and on all those things before, and also on Sunday next week as we talk about Spider-Man: Homecoming. That starts at 7:00 p.m. Pacific time, and also check out that other Trover video I put out there. There's part 2 out there. Part 3 will be out sometime this week. And then, yeah, I'm just going to continue that game. I think I'm going to release more during the week, so I just have to get enough done to do that. So check those out and like and subscribe. There's also some polls on those Trover videos. Go and do those just because they're stupid. And I want to see what happens when what people think. So that's going to be it. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.